Hello, welcome back to the Magnificent Mags channel. We've just left the Amex Stadium, just going for a post-match pint, but I just wanted to do a quick sum up of the match. Frustrating game overall. We were brilliant, no, but I just felt we were trying, we put a lot of effort in, we kept going. Don't think too many players had good games, in all honesty. I felt the target had burned, he wasn't too good in possession. It was a clear tactic from them. I don't think Willick, well, he did try and get up the pitch. It wasn't his best game either, but he was one of the players who were trying, especially that first half. I thought Trippier was man of the match. He was class throughout. I thought Tino played well as well, frustrating as it was that he'd done the header out the box that led to their goal. It was poor thirds. We know Minter's left footed, but we showed him onto his left foot and inside. Yes, it took a deflection, but you know what's coming. I know it's easier said than done stopping it. It's a bit like Salah. But we should have forced him onto his right foot, had the numbers in the box, and we could have cleared it. First and second balls, first half, I didn't think the intensity was there. We could have won them a lot more. We were losing a lot of first balls, but especially second balls. Brighton were just allowed to pass it about. You know what? I don't think they were that good. Other than that, and the chance at the end, which they headed wide, which is a sitter. I felt Brighton poor. But yeah, we kept going. I don't think the subs were much of an impact. Wilson had a good shot at the end, that was clean. Good save from Verbruggen over the bar. Yeah, I mean, with our penalty, it was a game of VAR calls. I don't think Horson had a good game. Sorry. Yeah, the VAR calls, it was a game of 3 VAR calls. Apparently the first 2 were right, haven't managed to see them back, I will look, but apparently it was outside the box for when Gordon went down, and apparently the other one was a dive from Willick, but then the third one was a handball. Isak slotted away, and I felt we put a lot of pressure on at the end. We could have won it, but yeah, really overall a frustrating game. Could have won it, but I said before the game I'd take the point. This ground is not a happy hunting ground. That's 12 games now since we last win there. Well, yeah, we haven't won again, but again, it's a well-earned point, and if Chelsea don't win by 2 goals, we do stay 4th, so we're going to be cheering on Liverpool in the 4:30 game. But yeah, itty-bitty game. Someone got chucked out after the goal in the away end as well. He was getting goaded, he started on his own fan, started on the police, got chucked out. That was an entertaining part of the game. But I've got to commend the players. They kept going, kept trying. Frustrating parts as well, crosses. Although Bonds and Murphy were getting to the byline, they weren't really looking up. So again, they were putting balls into the box, but they weren't seeing where anyone was. They could have pulled it back a couple of times. Decision making was a little poor. So yeah, it was frustrating. I thought it might have brought on a Sula, but yeah, it was frustrating. I think Isak didn't make too much of an impact in the game, although he scored. But when he dropped to a number 10, second half, and Wilson came on, he looked more lively, and we were the only team that could have won it in the end, despite their headers. But you know what? Hard-earned point. I'll take it. And we'll go again next week in a mammoth Champions League shootout against Chelsea. But that's it from me for now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Right, so I've just been told off the lads, shows how much attention I was paying after the goal went in, but the fan who I thought was trying to goad with when we were ripping him in the home end was actually a Newcastle fan. But yeah, one fan at Brighton's realised it, got up, clumped him, and then he started fighting with the police when they dragged him out. So yeah, he'll get a stadium ban for 1, being in the home end, and 2, for being a Raji. Another thing, I was a bit harsh there. I said the subs didn't change the game, but Gordon did change the game. We needed fresh legs on, so it did work when he came on the left, because obviously it got a bit impetus back in when, like, I know it wasn't a pen, because it was deemed outside the box, but Gordon did transform, give her more energy, because we were lacking some intensity. And just got to say Craig Pawson as well. I've mentioned him there, he was awful for both sides, but he's like handling the game. It was just so stop-start, teams couldn't get a rhythm going. Some of his decision making for both sides dreadful, and at the end, he didn't play the full a lot of time, because 9 minutes was added on, but with the subs and everything and a couple of fouls, players down, it should have been about an extra minute and a half, 2 minutes. So yeah, he blew before time should have been up. So yeah, awful ref, awful officiating, and yes, both of the first 2 VAR calls were correct, but still an awful ref.